Olanius Pius served as a corporal of the 105th Tercio Upland Grenadiers during the Battle for Terra. Named after his grandfather, Olanius would prefer to be regarded as Ollie by his peers. A storyteller of a gregarious nature, Ollie would often regale his friends with tales exaggerating his deeds and actions. A secretly religious man, Ollie would worship the Terran god Mithras. Believing in the divinity of the Emperor of Mankind, Ollie would be careful not to share his beliefs for fear that they might earn him censure. Fighting the traitor forces of War Master Horus Lupercal with his invasion of Holy Terra, Ollie would defend the Imperial Palace with his posting at the Eternity Wall spaceport. Ambushed by the War Master's forces, Ollie's convoy would be destroyed, with the survivors soon after pursued by demon-possessed humans. As the most senior-ranking survivor of the convoy, Ollie prepared his men to face the enemy. Opening fire on the possessed humans, they would soon be overwhelmed by their number. Fighting and slaying several demons, Ollie would run out of ammunition, yet be saved by the commander of the Sisters of Silence, Janisha Kroll. The demons would retreat with her intervention, yet due to her null powers, Ollie and his forces would barely be able to see Kroll. Believing her to be the goddess Mithras, he would beseech and give thanks to his savior. Regrouping and traversing to the Lion's Gate spaceport, Ollie would regale his story of valor to any whom would listen. Redeployed at the Pons Solar Bridge, the connecting point of the spaceport to the Eternity Wall, Ollie would face the traitors once more. Overrun by their forces, Ollie would attempt to retreat, yet sight two survivors of the skirmish struggling to hold aloft a banner of the Emperor. Joining the soldiers in their duty to uphold the banner, the soon-to-be slaughtered soldiers prayed to the Emperor. As the World Eaters Astartes neared, Ollie would be saved once again by Janisha Kroll. Giving thanks to the Emperor, Kroll would signal to Ollie that they must retreat. Rallying his forces, Ollie led them away from the bridge and further into the spaceport. With the Pan-Solar Bridge overrun, Ollie would repair the damage done to his banner. Yet soon thereafter, Ollie would meet his demise. Standing his ground, bearing the banner of the Emperor, Olanius Pius would face the Primarch of the World Eaters, Angron. Refusing to flee, Ollie would fire his weapon at the Red Angel as it charged, his last utterance a rallying cry for the Loyalists. Throne of Terror.